Wow. If you could trade jobs with anybody in the company, who would it be and why?
Matt Gurney, because he does nothing. I couldn't do lunch like no one. I reckon I would take Matt Gurney's job like that. What are you laughing for?
I reckon that's a great idea. Yeah.
What does he do now?
I don't know.
He's got Matt and Ben.
He just
has lunch.
He just has lunch. He's got a lot of people.
I'll take Matt Gurney's job. Don't tell him that.
I only have one answer to this, and that has to be Sandra, and that's for only one reason. Sandra says I do nothing and says I have the easiest job in the world and she'd like my job. So since I'm positive she would say that, I need to say that I'd take her job, and being a sophisticated general counsel of $1 billion business would be pretty easy, I reckon.
Is that what he said? Did Matt Gurney say he was going to take legal?
Yeah, well, I see what Sandra does, and I could probably comment on who has the easier job, but I'm not going to. So
I could imagine that swap.
Probably Nabil in the first instance, although maybe so that I can have his office and drink his whiskey would be the first reason. I won't want to give it back again after a couple of days once I finish the whiskey and I find it difficult to stress. Although having said that, I probably do thrive off stress, and I think I'd probably quite enjoy it in the long run.
For me, the cycle business is really exciting because that's a new part of the business, new part of the industry that I haven't been involved in. So if I could pick a place to go and spend some time, or a role, would probably go and spend some time at Cycle.
If I could pick anyone's role or journey that they're about to embark on, I'd say Ari from Cycle. It's something new. It's groundbreaking. It's good for the environment. It's exciting. It's going to make a difference to Australia and the globe as far as what we're trying to achieve there. And it's industry leading, and it's all in front of him, and it's exciting. He's got a lot of people around him to help make it a success. So if I could trade places with Ari, not that I'm skilled enough to do so, I'd love to do that.
I know there's a lot of keen souls around the place to take my job, but not yet. I've still got a bit to do before that's an option for anyone.
for me, I wouldn't change my job for the world. Like, I absolutely love what I do. I still bounce out of bed every day, and I'm super excited to do it. No matter how busy I am, I'm still excited to come to work. I would love to be out on the tools for a few days. Like, coming from the tools, I still miss that, but I'd probably be sick of it within 4 weeks and want to come back to my current job today. But
I reckon you'd be putting in SOS calls to Macca. Macca, what do I do?
Yeah, good chance. Yeah, I think it's moved beyond my skill set.
I'll take a site engineer's role in a heartbeat.
Oh, no, you would not.
I would love to do
You would go back to dockets.
I would go back to being on the ground, delivering a job, having day-to-day activities.
No, that's not what I said. Not enjoying. You have to go back to doing dockets. Yeah. You'd have to go back to, getting your boots dirty.
100%.
Smelling like dirt.
100%.
Oh.
Back to the roots.
No. You like your little office.
Nah.
With your donuts.
I really appreciate back, what it takes to actually deliver on the ground. Reconnect, reappreciate everything that they do.
I can make that happen when I'm Matt Gurney.
Yeah.
I'd love to one day go back to running a big job. So I'd probably trade places with Michael Lowry for a little while in at Eastern VTA because it's just such a big and exciting job. Or maybe we'll lead at Pakenham. I still have a real passion for running big road jobs. So where I started my career with Vin back in the day. And so I think maybe if I could trade places with someone for a little while, probably not too long, because I'll remember why I didn't want to do it anymore last time. That's what I'd do.
I joke with people as I walk out of meetings these days that I used to work in construction. I attend a lot of meetings now that are to do with business operations more so than building projects. And that's something I miss, to be honest.
I think the driver behind that is really that we have a passion for having an impact and going into a project and hopefully making some sort of tweak that makes that project safer, better quality outcome, better financial outcome. You feel as though you've had an impact when you get to do that. And I know for myself, when I walk on a project, I just feel my shoulders drop and I'm kind of like back in my happy place a little bit. And I think that's the same for a lot of our leaders. And I think we reward that success and promote from within quite well as well. So to drag any one of us back to that place is pretty easy.
Watch some concreters putting some concrete down the other day. I'm like, I could get in there. And then I thought about the pain I'd be in afterwards trying to do the concrete. I was there.
It's one of those situations, you know, when I had this a few years ago. I thought I'd go to, I went to, I can play netball, I can still play.
Yeah. And then
I was 16 and then I broke my foot. Yeah.
That was great.